The thermostat is a critical component that regulates coolant flow to maintain your engine's optimal operating temperature. Understanding how it works and what happens when it fails can save you from costly engine damage. The thermostat operates using a simple but ingenious wax pellet mechanism. When the engine is cold, the wax is solid and the valve remains closed, blocking coolant flow to the radiator. As the engine heats up to its operating temperature of 180 to 195 degrees Fahrenheit, the wax expands, pushing open the valve and allowing coolant to circulate. When thermostats fail, they typically fail in one of three ways. The most dangerous failure is when the thermostat gets stuck closed. This prevents coolant from circulating to the radiator, causing the engine to overheat rapidly and potentially causing severe engine damage. The second failure mode is when the thermostat gets stuck open. This allows coolant to flow continuously through the radiator, even when the engine is cold. While this won't cause overheating, it prevents the engine from reaching proper operating temperature, leading to poor fuel economy, increased emissions, and inadequate cabin heating. The third failure mode is partial opening, where the thermostat doesn't open or close completely. This causes erratic temperature readings and inconsistent engine performance. You might notice the temperature gauge fluctuating or intermittent heating issues in the cabin. Modern vehicles often feature electronic thermostats that integrate with the engine control unit for more precise temperature management. These advanced systems can provide better diagnostics and may trigger specific error codes when problems occur, making diagnosis easier for both mechanics and DIY enthusiasts. The first step in diagnosing a bad thermostat is performing a visual inspection. Start by checking your coolant levels and examining the condition of your cooling system components. Next, perform the upper radiator hose temperature test. When your engine reaches operating temperature, the upper radiator hose should become hot to the touch. This indicates the thermostat has opened and coolant is flowing properly. For more precise measurements, use an infrared thermometer to check coolant temperatures at various points in the system. This tool allows you to safely measure temperatures without touching hot components. Monitor your dashboard temperature gauge during engine warm-up. A properly functioning thermostat should allow the engine to reach normal operating temperature within 5 to 15 minutes, depending on ambient conditions. If you suspect overheating, watch for these critical warning signs: steam rising from the engine bay, coolant boiling sounds, or a sweet smell indicating coolant leaks. These symptoms require immediate attention to prevent engine damage. For advanced DIY mechanics, you can remove the thermostat and test it directly. Submerge the thermostat in hot water with a thermometer. It should begin opening at its rated temperature, typically between 180 and 195 degrees Fahrenheit. These diagnostic checks will help you determine if your thermostat is functioning properly. Start with the simple visual inspections and temperature tests before moving to more advanced procedures. Remember, early detection can prevent costly engine damage.